Now on the APEC VIP hotline, cutting-edge training for the serious athlete, apecgo.com. Joining us right now from Bullard's, the head football coach of the Bullard Panthers, Shannon Wilson. How you doing, Coach?
I'm doing great.
Hey, congratulations again on the undefeated start, 4-0. I know you had the open date this week. I want to talk to you, first of all, a little bit about your defense, which so far has played lights out in these first 4 ball games. You've hardly given up any points there. What, 14 in 4 games?
Well, yeah, 12, I think. But, you know, that's we've been very fortunate. We've capitalized on a lot of mistakes and turnovers for the other team. And our kids are doing really well. Our defensive staff, coaches, they're awesome, doing a great job. So it's just been an all-around effort by everyone, and I've been very proud of them so far.
Talk a little bit about some of the kids who have played especially well for you on defense.
Well, you know, we have a bunch of kids that are collectively about the same, and they just play real hard, so it's hard to single out, but some of the guys that have had a bunch of the production points that we look at are Trevor Rumbelow and Britt Thomas there on the front, and J.P. Hendricks and Zach Holliday in the interior linebackers, and Hayden Bryant's done a great job at Sam, and our safeties, Jess Wood, and we got Holden Bryan. I mean, I could list the whole team, to be honest with you.
It's nice to have that problem.
Yeah, we preach team, and we got a bunch of guys that are unselfish, and that's the key to playing defense, in my opinion.
How would you describe the scheme that you guys run on defense?
Well, we are we're a 3-4 team, a shaded 3-4 basically, which we used to run a long time ago at Irving and Duncanville out of a 4-3, but it's the same. It's just one guy standing up, one guy not. We can do a little more with our personnel here with the 3-4.
And do you do a lot of blitzing? Is there a lot of attack on this defense, or is it more?
You know, it depends what the tempo is of the game. There's a lot of stuff you can do out of this, and we just kind of mix and match where we think we try to scratch where it itches.
Okay, and you obviously scratch a lot on offense because you put up a ton of points, you know, over 50 points in 3 of the 4 ball games, which you would expect from a coach that's come from South Lake Carroll and has that high-powered offense.
Well, I would tell you our offensive staff does a great job, and we're always trying to push the envelope to do things that are going to be hard on the other team. I think our offense is coming along really good. They know what they're doing, so we're able to capitalize a little more on people's strengths this year. Basically, we take that Carroll concept in the passing game, and then all the stuff that we had where we were from that were hard to defend, we put that in too. So there's a lot of stuff going on. It's we at least make people study a lot because we were able to do a lot of stuff, but our kids, it's pretty simple for them.
All right, so now the open date, and now you get your introduction into the District of Doom. You guys ready?
Yeah. I believe so. Our kids have confidence, and obviously the competition is going to get. We're going to have to play at a higher level. We're playing some quality teams, starting with Kilgore. They're very well coached, and you know they're ranked up there for a reason, and so we're going to have to play really good, but. You know, I think our kids feel up to the challenge.
Now, you know, Kilgore traditionally for the last however many years, decades, has played that lineup and smash mouth football. Yeah. Can your team handle that? Is there anybody that you've played in non-district so far that's gotten you prepared for that style of football?
Well, we played a couple teams that run a similar style of offense, but I will tell you that, you know, Kilgore is much bigger, and they do a great job at with zone blocking with their O-line. So it reminds me of a team that I used to coach on, to be honest with you, at Irving High, and they do a really good job. So we're going to have to just we're going to do what we're comfortable doing, but we need to be able to do it at a really good rate. Our D-line's going to have to be really strong up in there because, you know, you're right. They're going to run, pound the ball and then try to catch you sleeping and catch you on play-action pass. And they've had a lot of big plays this year as well.
And then how does your offense match up against their defense?
Well, you know, defensively they're very sound. They do the same things over and over. They do it really, really good and really fast. So, hopefully our ability to change the tempo, change what we're doing, we're able to spread it out, which is, a little different than what they see every day. So hopefully that will be an advantage to us.
How are your kids going to react? Because I know a lot of the outlets are already calling this the game of the week in East Texas, and that's something that Bullard hasn't had a lot of attention on them over the years. And so now you got the spotlight on you tonight. How do you think your kids are going to react to that?
Oh, I think they're going to be they'll do just fine. I don't think that's something that we really put too much into. We go out and play hard when we're picked a lot of points down. We've been through it all, so we're just going to go out, I hope, and go play hard for 4 quarters. The pressure would seem to not be on us, and that's what we're going to talk about, and just go out and have a good time and play hard.
But this is where you want your program to be, where people are looking at the ball games that you play and saying, yeah, this thing's going to be something this week.
Oh, yeah. It's much better being 4-0 than 1-3 or whatever that we've been. I promise you. Yeah. So we like that, but we always want to remember where we started and where we've been, and just keep plugging away. That's kind of our style around here.
Well, Coach, best of luck to you this week in that opener against Kilgore. 4-0 against 4-0. It ought to be a heck of a football game, and we look forward to talking to you down the line.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Thanks very much.
Have a good week.
Bullard coach Shannon Wilson on Bryan Houston Sports Radio Live on 99.3 Talk FM.